All right, we are here for some day 2 action of the Cue It Up VG10 Ball Poison Cues Championships. We have in front of us right now Fedor Gorst and over to the side Del. Del's on the side camera. Del, you want to come around to the end table? Yeah, here he comes. So we are going to be starting off our first match with these two players. This is a best of 9 racks against the 10 ball ghost, where you do have to make a successful break. So if you have any questions, always put them in the comment section and we will answer them for you. Other than that, Del, are you ready to rock? And Fedor, are you ready to go? All right, so Fedor's a world champion. We got to give him the opportunity to call the coin. Would you like to call heads or tails? Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Tails.
Tails it is. Del, would you like to go first or second? Second it is. All right, so... and as you can hear, I am joined in the box today by Jim Telfer. So how's it going, Jim? Hold up. hold on, Jim. I need to figure out this audio. I think let us know if you can hear out there with the audio. There was a new update to OBS today, so I might have to go through and figure out what happened with that. Let me see here. Everybody out there, let us know if you can hear the players and Jim. I'm not. Okay, so everybody's saying they can hear. Oh. Okay, so they can hear me, they just can't hear you. Okay, so let me see if I can't get that figured out real quick. All right, Jim, can you say something? Still, okay. Still not working. So we're going to work through some of these technical difficulties in the beginning. Sorry about this, guys. There was a new update to the software that I use, and I think it changed the settings that I have to use. Okay. I think that might do it. Hopefully, Jim.
Okay.
Okay. I think.
Testing,
Okay.
testing.
Yep. I
One,
think we're
two,
good
three.
now. I think we're
All
good
right
now.
then.
Let us know if you can hear it now. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. So go ahead, Jim.
Okay, so welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And we've got a tasty group here. Of course, you're watching right now the world champion finishing off his first rack, Fedor Gorst, playing against Del Sim. And the other two players in this group, we have Chip Compton and our young gun player, who we've given a wild card into the tournament, Sonny Hagmans, 13-year-old from the Netherlands, who'll be playing on my table. So good luck with that. And just quickly go through the rules with you if you didn't watch yesterday. We are playing 10-ball Ghost. Break the balls, you have to make a ball. No scratching. Then you continue your rack with ball in hand to make the 10 as the last ball. If you make the 10 early, it gets respotted. We are not playing call shot. So if you get lucky, you get lucky, but you always have to make the 10 as the last. The rack is a set pattern. The pattern is behind the 1 ball, the 4 on the left, the 5 on the right. Left of the 10 ball, the 6 ball. Right of the 10 ball, the 2 ball. And then at the back of the pack, we have 7, 8, 3, 9. Must be racked like that every single rack. Fedor just finished his first rack. He gets 1 point for that. And then we switch over to Del for his first rack of the tournament.
So Del, you are up. All right. Just need.
Yes, Del, you can break. And for those of you watching out there, please share the stream. Oh, that's unfortunate. Del gets kicked in, I think, there on his first break. And that's the way this works. He's been unlucky. He can re-rack them. He gets 0 points. And we go back over to the world champion, Fedor Gorst, in Russia. Both players will play 9 racks. The winner of the match is the winner who runs the most out of their 9 racks. And it's as simple as that, really. Fedor making the 4 ball in the middle, which is the standard ball. You're looking to either make the 4 ball in the middle or the 5 ball in the other middle, and try and get the 7 and the 9 tracking around 4 rails for possible. The rest of them are just sort of random balls that might fall in. So Fedor takes his ball in hand now, and it's basically run 1 to 10, and he gets a point. Our first group yesterday featured Albin Ouschan. He, out of his 3 matches that he played, he ran a 7, a 7, and a 7. 21 racks out of 27, which is pretty strong. So let's see what Fedor can do.
All right, so I am getting everything finally up to score. I'm not super worried about. So people are saying, some of the people are saying switch the names. The interview in the beginning is just kind of, it's not an indication of really where the players belong on the scoreboard. So I'm not going to switch that around because it's not a super big deal once we get into the actual scheme of things here. So we are here. We are finally rocking. Couple small difficulties in the beginning, but I think we should be up and running now. If you're out there, please give a share to your Facebook page, your local pool groups, wherever you can, and help us get the word out for this event.
And if you've got any questions, any comments, and stick them in the comments on the Facebook or the YouTube, and we'll try and get back to you with some answers and any queries you have. And share. Get it out there.
This is going to be a tough one here, I think.
Yeah, I think he wanted to come. He's got a little bit too much angle on the 2 ball. I think he wanted to get himself an angle that he could screw in.
Yeah, we can take a good look at the side view here, I think. The 9 ball looks like it's going to be kind of in the way of the draw. Maybe he just wants to follow it, or not follow it forward, but just go straight over to the rail.
I think he's looking to just get somewhere in the rail that he has a view of the 3 ball to cut it in there.
Yeah, I think as we can hear Chip in the background, so I'll get him muted. Chip Compton in the group as well, of course. He'll be up a little bit.
Yeah, a little mention for the pool hall that Fedor's playing in. How cool is that? 24 diamond tables they've got there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So how jealous are you out there when you go into your pool hall and Feder's
Oh, look
got-
at this shot.
Oh, and
Oh, is he
he's-
going to get there? Let's take a
No.
look at the side view. Oh, no, he doesn't.
He-
He might have it
I
in the
think
corner,
only
though.
Yep, that's the only shot he has is to slice it down into the corner.
Yeah, it goes by the 9, as we can see from this view here. So it will play down into the corner. It's not easy. But with the 5 balls where it's at, he doesn't have to worry about transitioning the cue ball all the way down table. So that should help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to stay in the area of the 5 ball.
Yeah, it's still gonna, so you can really just focus on potting this ball.
So this is Federer's first real tester.
That it is. Maybe a little bit of a high outside hit here to try to bring around 3 rails, and it'll help you get a little bit more of that cut. It'll throw the 3 ball towards the pocket a little bit.
Because that makes it easier.
Well,
To be honest, I think the angle he has, it might be a natural scratch if he just tries to roll it. So he might have to do something with the white.
off the cushion, right? Into the top
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think he just made that shot.
Wow.
I think he just made that shot.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, how you can't hit the ball too much better than that. That is. Oh, I thought that was in the whole time. Those are some tight pockets.
That falls on most tables. I think.
That's the center of the pocket
Okay.
on your pockets.
Oh, we've started that already. We've only been live for 3 racks, and you're already attacking my table. Okay, we're back over to Dell.
Well, without some fun heckling, what do we have here?
What do we have? Well, Dell broke well in the first rack. He just got unlucky. They got kicked in. You can go, Dell.
Lucky Fedor. Sorry about that, mate. I don't know if that works over here, but
There's some trash talk. I don't think Fedor heard it.
I did.
Oh, I
He hit
did.
them. Dell hit them well in the first break. He just got unlucky getting kicked in. White's been kicked again, but it's safe, and it looks like a decent spread. So that looks not too bad. So first opportunity to see Dell run the table.
So let's get this score updated here.
Del Sim calls himself the Highlander, or other people call him the Highlander. Nicely down for the 2. Transition from 2 to 3 is natural.
We got Brian in the comments already today helping me out.
Is that the 3 ball, or is that the... Oh, I'm not seeing the balls correctly, yeah? Just screw back up, I think, back up top table. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, is he going to fluke it in the corner?
Has he slopped it?
Oh!
Oh! What a player.
Fedor,
Like,
Fedor's ready to puke.
like I
I was
said,
ready to break.
slop shots. We accept slop shots here. We weren't going to, but since Dell and Dominic Dunn entered the tournament, we thought it would be a lot more fun if we allowed slop shots, so we can get to see some 4 railers
nothing like
and
a bit of no.
get to see some 4 railers going in. So okay, can he take advantage from that bit of luck? He's left himself a toughie.
Yeah, this isn't easy. The cue ball is going to be tracking away from... These are Cyclops balls, it looks like. Is that right?
Yes. There's another one that falls, and he's got position in the middle bag here, so he's doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, and it's a perfect angle on it to get up to the 7 ball. I think he's going to go just to the left of the 9, so that shouldn't come into play. Good shot
Pretty
there.
perfect.
Good shot there. Doesn't want to end up straight here. Take a look at the
He looks
side
like
view.
he is a bit straight. Yeah, he might have to come directly back and
Yeah, you might have to screw
out
it back.
again. Come back and out again.
Yeah. Chris is saying they're dinospheres. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's a great shot. Good stroke there. Oh, he's going to get jacked up over the 9, though.
Now. Oh, no, he's good, I think.
Okay, so he ended up just short of it.
Yeah.
He's going to have another
So he's
big
got-
draw stroke here.
He's, I know he's got a long 9. Medium distance 9.
Yeah, how do you get position here? You draw it again, or do you just hit a center ball hit and come around 2 rails over to the right side pocket?
Yes. If you punch it towards the top diamond on the left-hand side there.
Oh, is he going to fluke it into the corner again? No.
Nobody's
All right.
that lucky.
No.
Okay, so
So
we are back over to Moscow.
we could do this fun view. Of course, for anybody who is just tuning in today for the first time, we do actually have 2 views of each player's table. So yesterday we opened it up asking the players or the fans which view they'd rather watch during the break, and the consensus was that this was the favorite, where you have the side and the head view. If we have a different crowd of people in today and they want to see just a specific view, put it in the comments, and we, as long as we have overwhelming majority, we will focus in on that view. We are a democracy here at the Cue It Up podcast.
We're here for the fans. Whatever you want, you get. So, no, Federer's got it's not the easiest layout he's got.
No, it's the one ball's really hanging in the jaws there. It's not overly easy.
Yeah. If I look at it, it goes 1 to 2 is not bad. The 3, the 4 is over the middle pocket. He has to come back up for the 5. Yeah, he's got
The 2 to the 3 and the 4 to the 5, I think, are going to be.
Yeah.
And even the 6 to the 7 shouldn't be overly easy. Did he overhit this?
No, I think he's good. He just wants to draw.
Yeah.
Oh, he might have a little bit of an angle there. He can punch it out just center table, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't need to get too greedy with it. I think he can probably just get it basically out on the same line that it's on right now and just get it, kind of towards the side pocket. Thank you, Jay, for the.
Huge.
Somebody asked about who else plays today, Mike, and actually people might be hearing a little bit of him in the commentary in the coming days. So he asked who else plays today. Our first matchup is going to be Fedor and Del, which you're watching right now. The second match will be Fedor and Sonny. So the young, is he 13 years old?
13 years old.
13-year-old. So the young 13-year-old get to play up against Fedor. Match 3 will be Chip Compton versus Sonny. And then match 4 will be Del versus Sonny. So we're going to get to see the 13-year-old 3 matches in a row. Match 5 will be Chip Compton versus Fedor Gorst. And match 6 will be Chip Compton versus Del Sim.
It's not a bad roster, is it?
Not a bad roster.
Oh, has he slightly overrun that there?
Just a little bit, but I don't think it should be too much of an issue. I think he's just going to have to go to the... Well, no, this could be a little tough. I'm thinking 2 rails, but the 9 ball.
Does he feel
the 9
like
ball's
going?
going to be big.
Does he feel like going behind the 5? He's got to get the pace really good there if he's going to go behind the 5.
Yeah, maybe we can get a better view from here. Oh, it's.
You do love your side view, don't you?
This is both views. What are you talking about? I got to keep the fans happy with the views,
Everything for the fans. There, he's going behind it.
What a shot! Is it gonna get hooked? I think he's good.
No, I think he's good.
Let's get a bigger view of the side. I think, I think he's good there. That's a really good shot. Really good transition.
Fedor Gorst, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, if everything goes to plan, Federer will be playing in his first Mosconi Cup in a couple of months. Pretty good.
I'm personally excited to see that. Maybe not with how stacked the Team Europe seems to look this year, but I'm excited for it to go on at least.
Yeah, well, it's not bad when you've got one rookie, but that one rookie turns out to be the world champion. It's not too bad, is it?
Yeah. So this is an interesting shot. We're gonna get to see a big draw stroke here, I think. You draw to the right side, or do you? I think I draw over to the right cushion and play the 7 into the top right.
No, I draw into the rail and go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's the shot I was about to say.
And from here, it's pretty standard. He's worked this one out quite nicely.
Yes, he has. Let's take a look at the side view. Yep, not too much angle. The 7 ball has plenty of clearance off of that rail, so I think just maybe just a little high outside hit, maybe a lower hit, but only one rail positioning, I think.
Ooh, you used all the pocket.
He elected
Buckets.
for both.
Buckets.
So we'll get to watch the cue ball track into line for the 10 ball here. Looks like pretty good speed. Looks like pretty perfect speed.
You can see the Johan Rousing coaching in Federer's stroke. Johan Rousing, you all know him from the Mosconi Cup coach. He's worked with the Team Russia. Worked with Tyler Styler as well. Tyler Styler, and Johan is a big believer in the elbow drop on your stroke, and you can see that in Federer's stroke that he drops his elbow playing the ball.
Yep, you're up, Del.
Tyler does it as well, and they're big believers in that, so you can see that in his stroke.
There's a question out there: does Fedor have a nickname? I don't know if. Well, I know he's the Ghost, but does he have another one?
Nope. Oh, well, we're going to have to come up with one for him then.
Well, clearly it's got to be the Russian machine.
Well, he's hit that perfectly. The cue ball came straight back down the table. Again, he's got another good spread.
Looks like lots of opportunities for him to slot balls in here.
Hey.
Clearly, Del can hear us. So I think
just try to figure out his pattern where he wants to start here. The one ball stayed down at the bottom in the rack area, which is unusual.
Probably just a little follow forward for the 3 into the bottom right, I would suspect. I don't think you want to take on that 3-7 combination.
It doesn't give you any sort of advantage, really.
No.
It's not like the 7's blocking another ball anywhere.
Maybe here's a better look here.
So he needs to be going straight forward with maybe just a little touch of right. Oh, he's decided to go around the back and
He hit it good besides the making it part.
yeah. Oh. So
back over to Fedor.
6 and 4 balls.
4 balls.
Back over to Fedor, who is on who's played 3 racks. He's run 2.
And he almost had the shot of the tournament, the one he didn't.
Well, I don't know. We saw some pretty tasty shots yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I guess we did, didn't we? We saw some good ones. Got to get this updated.
Fedor hit that one really, but he's just covering pockets. Again, you can see we had the same thing yesterday. The 2, 6, and the 10 seem to stay in the rack area every break when people are hitting them well. And we see that again with Fedor here. He just wants to get himself on the right side of the 2 for an easy transition up towards the 3, and then from there.
You play the cue ball to the left side of the 2 and play the 2 into the bottom right.
Yeah.
He's going to play it to the side pocket, I think.
No, he's bottom right.
Oh, okay. I thought it looked like it was coming off a lot faster off that rail.
No, he's everything's a bit of a road map now.
Yeah, it is for sure. Yeah, the only transition that might have any level of difficulty is from probably the 9 to the 10 ball, and that's just because the 9 ball appears to be close to the rail, but obviously that shouldn't even be an issue. But
no, I think the 9 is
if there's
away
anything,
from the rail, yeah.
If there's anything that's in it potentially, oh yeah, the 9 balls is even further off the rail than it looked. Now that we get this other view, don't see any problems here.
No.
So Mark Stevelmans asks the question, what are the tiebreaker rules in case that happens? So if it's an individual match like this, so let's say 2 players end up with 6 racks apiece. They will continue playing until one person, in a sudden death, where one person runs out and the other person does not. So that's how we're going to decide the winners. Now, if we are knotted up at, so let's say there's a situation where 3 players are 2-1. The tiebreaker is going to be the most amount of racks ran between the 3 matches. If there's still a tie after that, it's the most amount of balls potted, which is why you can see we are keeping track of the amount of balls actually made. And if by somehow miraculously there is still a tie after that, it is a heads up between the match. Jay is telling you that you got the amount of balls made on the last rack wrong. Was it 3 or 4?
I have 4.
He made 1 ball in the break, and then he made the 1 and the 2 ball. Did he miss the 3 ball from there? I think you might be wrong, Jim. I think he did only make 3.
We can look it back. We can look back at it.
It was 3.
It was 3. Del says it was 3. Okay.
All right, Jay.
Thanks, Del. And there's a 10 for Feder. But it's only worth 1 point. So Feder now 3-0 ahead. He's played 1 extra rack than Del. So come on, Del, get your boots on. Get your shooting boots on.
Back over to Del. And Jay, why don't you take a couple seconds in the comments now and just rip Jim apart? He likes it when you do that. Four ball to the side pocket there. He makes a ball that you don't normally try to make, but of course, you kind of take any ball that you can make in this format. It's not an easy one. Take a second to share the stream if you have not done already, please. We are, of course, trying to get this out to as many people as possible. We are trying to help the players out. Get them some fun branding for themselves with a really cool event. Did he overhit that
nice
one a
stroke
little?
there. Well, I think he's okay. He stroked it well.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. I was thinking that was the 3 ball, but so he's gonna have to draw this one out. I think 2 rails. Goes forward 2 rails. Good shot. Take a look at the shot here. This is not an easy transition to get onto this 5 ball. And he's on it well. He is on it well there.
That's not too bad, is it?
No, that's a good shot.
Nicely over for the
7 into the top left.
7, is it? Yeah.
We have our first donation of the day. Thank you to Daniel. So, of course, as you can see in the bottom right, we are raffling off a set of Aramith TV set of balls today. So all of the stream donations that come in today will be entered in automatically for a drawing to win that set of balls.
Yep, donate. You've got to be in it to win it. All the donations will go to the players. So,
great run out there.
Well done, Del. Nice one.
So we're back over to Fedor.
Fedor leading 3 racks to 1.
You got to donate if I can run around.
We need to set up a thing where every point Del gets, everyone's got to make a $1 donation.
Best make it 2.
He's saying it won't happen very often.
I didn't say anything. Okay, we're back over to Fedor.
Look at that cue ball.
Fedor crushes another break.
Look at that cue ball.
Let's have a look. It doesn't look too bad.
I think
to be
the
honest.
3 ball. Yeah, I think the 3 passes the 7. It looks
I
like.
think it passes the 7.
Or maybe
Let's
that's.
have a
I
look
think
at-
that's a 5 ball. I guess.
It's a 3 pass and a 5, I think. Let's have a look
Yeah.
at Federer's side view, if I can find it here.
Yeah, it passes. I think it's
Yeah,
good.
I think it clearly passes.
So now does the 2 ball pass the 6? It looks like it does.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So then the transition, it looks like, is going to be from the 2 to the 3 ball, and then maybe the 6 ball to the 7 ball, but the 6 to the 7 shouldn't be too bad. And maybe the 7 to the 8. Doesn't want to come up too straight on this. I think he's a little straighter than he needs to be.
Yeah, he needs to have a little bit of an angle because I don't think coming straight back is good for him there.
I think we're going to get.
Oh no, I think he's good. I think he can punch this out quite easily. I think.
Yeah, plenty.
If anything, maybe a little bit much, but he's good.
Take a good look
So
at
he
the
just goes
side
forward.
view here.
Just goes forward, back off the rail for the 5 ball.
Dominic says, I'm just going to send 50 now because I know Dell is going to run 5. No pressure, Dell. Oh, there's a... So the question from Little Chris is there's incentives. So yesterday there was incentives for levels or tiers of donating. $25 gets you a free patch. $50 gets you a free tube of Predator chalk, and $100 gets you a free poison glove. Those are still in effect today. Those will continue until we run out of those prizes, except for, I think, tomorrow. We're going to have different incentives for tomorrow. But once we run out of those, so we have a limited stock. Once we run out of those, we will have other incentives. So those will be in place the entire event. And that is a thank you for the people who, take the time and, really make generous donations to help us do what we're doing here. So yes, those incentives will be there the entire time. For now, it is going to be a tube of Predator chalk for 50, a free glove for 100, and a patch, or I should say a patch for 25. But you also get a patch for the $100 as well.
So for $50, you get you're guaranteed your Predator chalk, plus you might even win the balls as well.
Yes, correct. So
Wow.
There was a couple people who made very generous donations yesterday, but the person who had at least amongst the most generous donations actually won the Jacoby Custom Q from yesterday. So, and that can be watched if you're interested in seeing this. We actually create a spreadsheet with all of the donations that I actually keep and maintain, and then when I go live, you're actually able to see that spreadsheet. So you can see exactly how many entries you have, everybody that's there, so you can find out if your entry made it to us. And we do that so they can be 100% transparent over here at the podcast. So we did that from my personal page. So if anybody needs to see that or wants to see that, Neight Mindham is my name, and you can just head over to my Facebook page and watch it. I went live this morning for it, and I'll do the same tomorrow morning as well.
Here's Federer getting out again. This will be 4 out of 5 for Federer.
It's a great run out
There
there.
we go. Well done, Federer. So Dell got a little bit of work to do.
A little bit of work to do. All right, so we are back over to Dell. Get caught up on some of these comments as well. I saw a couple things I should probably address. Let me get the score updated quick so I don't get my head ripped off from some of the fans out there. Always keeping me in line, so I appreciate that. Speaking right to you, Brian Luke. Always helping me out, keeping me in line. So, Toby, thank you so much for, you supported a lot of the things I've done throughout the years with the podcast and the streams that I do. So thank you for always being here. I see Lil Chris said question from YouTube, but I don't see a question. So I guess I can head over and look. It's right next to me. Oh, okay. So John on YouTube asked, why are we calling, or Why is this called Ride the Nine Tour? Ride the Nine Tour is actually the sponsor to today's pool. I am not affiliated with them as far as their work and my work. That is just the sponsor for today's pool. Each day gets a different sponsor, and today's happens to be the Ride the Nine Tour. They do fantastic work over there. If you like playing virtual events, definitely go over there and follow Gloria's page. She's the person who runs that. And
Dell.
2, 4, 6, 7. So 3 more balls for Dell.
Sorry, guys, I have a question.
What?
Go ahead.
How many rec did you play? 5?
Yes.
9.
You have 4 racks remaining.
You have 4 racks remaining.
All right.
Yeah, both players with 4 racks remaining. The current score is 4-1 to Fader. Albin set the bar yesterday with 3 times, actually. 7 out of 9 is our best so far. So Fader's still on course to equal or maybe even better that.
That's actually a good question out there. Mike Baggs asked who won the set between Justin Hall and Rob Saez. I'm not actually sure who won that. I know Rob was up narrowly when I was watching it or when I saw it, but I'm not sure who ended up winning. Maybe somebody out there knows.
Oh, what a break. And, well...
So it looks like the 2 ball is going to be played to the side, and once you get onto that 3 ball from there, it looks pretty easy.
Yeah, he has to get the correct side of the 2. So he's running towards the 3 because the 9 is in the way there for doing anything else.
Take a look at this
So
side view. See if we learn anything here.
It's all about speed here. I mean, he may choose to come round 2 rails and play the 2 into the other centre pocket.
So Dominic Dunn said that Justin Hall won 21-18.
Yeah, he's come down this side, but he's short.
Take a look at this side
That
view.
was
How
always-
short is he?
That was always a problem.
I think
I
he's
don't know if
okay
he
though.
can-
I think he narrowly misses the 9 ball, just a little bit of left hand spin here, and I think he can come around 3 rails for a little bit tougher of a cut on the 3 ball, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think he's okay.
So you think he can avoid the 9, come round the back of the 7 and back out to kind of roundabout where he is, but maybe a little bit more towards the middle pocket.
Yeah, I think he can avoid the 9. It's not exactly easy to tell, but if not, maybe a little bit, maybe a low right hit and actually use the 9 ball to control the cue ball, and the low right will carry off that rail there and go towards the 3 ball. So plan the carom is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Difficult to say with the angle. I mean, he's not played it yet, so I think he's worried that he's going to touch the 9.
And we can take maybe a look at both views here. We can see a little bit better. I think he can avoid the 9.
Yeah, he's playing high, so I think he's avoiding the 9.
Yeah.
It just might be just a little bit of a shallow angle for good position on the 3. Oh, he's touched the 10. How?
Oh, it's a scratch.
Oh,
He didn't.
oh, a little fist bump. A little fist bump from Federer. He liked that. He fist pumped a lucky shot.
Some say lucky, some say he wanted to stop the cue ball so he had a better angle on the 3 and use the tit to do it.
And to be fair, I mean, it's not sitting in a great position, but the 6 is over the pocket, so he doesn't really need to be playing any sort of position here. He just needs to make it.
Yeah, he can. With the 6 to the 7, with where he moved the 10 ball to, that's not an easy positioning, though. I mean, you can't be super thin on it. You'd like to be able to maybe use the rail right around where the 10 ball is, but it doesn't appear that you can with that anymore there now. And the cue ball looks like it's tracking directly at the 8 ball, so he can't really get to that left cushion and back out.
He would like to be, yeah, he'd like to be able to go forward and go round the 3 cushions back to straight on the 6. He's able to go a little bit forward, but okay. This is
So I think maybe
requires us.
maybe a
this
draw
requires a stroke.
yeah, maybe a draw stroke in between the 7 and 9 here, but that's not an easy shot to execute. There's a question out there. What
he may choose to, if he catches this right, he could kind of punch screw it across between the 9 and the 10 and back out to centre table. Between the 9 and the 7 and back out to centre table.
Yep. So there's a.
Any,
Go ahead.
Is there anything else is a bit is going to be a bit touchy? I think he wants to be heading towards the 9-7 and back out again, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's the shot I like, trying to go in between the 7 and 9.
There you go, exactly that. That's how you play that shot. There you go, look at that.
I called that.
I got one right. I called one right. Unbelievable.
Every blind squirrel finds a nut from time to time, Jim.
Yeah, exactly. Calling them's different from making them.
So there's a question out there. What's the Predator glove style and size? So I have poison gloves is what I have, and they're large and extra large. Though I spoke with the owner of Predator today, and he said that if we have significant amounts of other sizes, or left-handed or right-handed, that we can take care of those as well. So we'll try to make it work as best we can for that.
So Federer looking good for his 5th point out of 6 racks.
Anybody out there who's just tuning in or tuned in recently, please give the stream a share if you would. Help us get it out there to some more people. Try to get our numbers up for the day. Some great matches coming up next, so want to try to get some viewers for those.
Yep. Share. Donate. Win some prizes. Watch some great pool. Don't get much better than this. Here's Federer with another
This run
point.
out was special. This was a special
That was
run
very
out
good.
right here.
I prefer to call it lucky, but Federer won't admit that.
That was a special run out right there.
That was pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, so we're back over to Dell.
Yeah. So Dell breaking on his 6th rack. He has 1 point at the moment. And that, he makes one in the middle there, makes a random. And that's, I'm finding it difficult to see the colours of the balls. But
I think the 1 ball goes to the side. You're able to just follow it forward just a little bit for the 2 ball.
yeah, I was going to, it looks like if the balls are, if I'm getting the balls correct here, then it's actually not, it looks worse than what it really is.
Oh, that's the 9 ball in front of the side. Okay.
Yeah, okay. If the 1 ball's up there, this is a little bit tougher.
Yeah,
If
this
the
is
2 ball
brutal. I think the
if
2
the
ball.
2 ball goes in, if it goes into both corners, I would choose to play it in the top corner. I would come underneath it here and play it in the top corner.
I agree. I'm looking at the. I don't think it goes there. So I was gonna say I like playing it. I like playing it exactly like this. This is exactly what I was gonna say.
That's a pretty good shot. That's a really nice shot. Yeah.
So I think going over and back, but staying underneath the 3 ball is the best option here. So kind of trying to send the cue ball over to that left cushion and then back through, kind of like where the magic rack area is.
I don't know what his middle pockets are like. He might just be able just to roll at pocket speed, run through, and then he has a shot in the. It all depends on how tight his middle bags are, really.
Well, even if you can play it into the side pocket, I'm still trying to run it closer to. I'm still trying to run that over and back, because if you it gives you more flexibility to be able to over or under hit the shot. This right here, this doesn't really offer a lot for the 4 ball. So he's going to have a pretty severe... actually, it's getting pretty good now. I was going to say it has a pretty severe back cut, but I think just play this one around 2 cushions to about where the spot would be if this table had one on this side of the table. So right about there.
Okay, and then he's got the 6 ball or the 7, is it, over the corner there, 6 ball. Again, I don't know about his pockets, whether or not that 8 is to be played in the centre, but it can always be played down the rail into the corner. Just checking to see. Yeah.
Here's a good question out there. Morgan Lupton asked, is there still going to be a Cue It Up contingent going to the Mosconi Cup? So, of course, I am not a streamer by trade. I have just picked this up basically since COVID. So what I do is I'm a podcaster, and we actually are going to organize this year for the first time a Cue It Up section for the Mosconi Cup. Of course, that's going to be dependent on whether or not the Mosconi Cup goes ahead and has fans. But I guess my answer to that, Morgan, is we are going to do it as long as the Mosconi Cup goes ahead. So if you're interested in getting into our group for it, you're more than welcome to. Just reach out to me for it. It's a tough role for Dell there. All right, so we're back over to Fedor.
Am I allowed to come and sit beside you at the Mosconi Cup?
No. Anybody but you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit unfair. Okay, I'll just go and sit with the winning team then.
Don't know what to say to that, Jim.
Nothing. Best you just say nothing. Okay, Federer, rack number 7. He wasn't happy with the way he hit that, and there's a friend of his coming over to shake his hand and tell him how badly he hit that break, which is nice of him. So it's a dry break for Federer.
You're a savage, Jim.
I think he got sharked by one of his friends here, no?
I don't know.
Dale, you're back on. The score is 5-1, so officially Federer has won this match already. But the number of racks you score in total can be very important for playoffs. So Dale wants to knuckle down here and see if he can make these last 3 racks and get his score up a little bit. It sounded like a good hit, but he's dry. Oh. Okay.
So back over to Fedor again.
Back over to Fedor. All right.
So this is Fedor's 7th rack, if I'm not mistaken, or 8th rack, right?
Nope, this is his 8th rack. Yeah. He's ran 5. He's missed 1 ball and had a dry break. Wow, that's how you hit them. Both pockets in both the side pockets take the 4 and the 5. And he's a pretty good break. So he seems to have the same transition again from the 1 to the 2. That seems to be the opening for every rack at the moment.
Yep, and his 2, 6, and 10 are still pretty close to each other at each time. I think this is probably I think this is probably the best view for this one. We can watch the shot from the side, and we can watch the cue ball tracking down table.
Okay, he doesn't want to be totally straight.
And I think he might be. But
Yeah,
the 3 ball's
head there, so
the 3 ball's not too tough though. You can just kind of stop it where it's at.
But he's got to transition from the 3 to the 6. Yeah, he's managed to pull it over a little bit. That'll be okay.
Yep.
So just float it across the other side of the table to.
Yeah, I think the 6 goes into the bottom right as well.
Yeah, bottom right is the shot there. Yeah.
See this from the side. Looks like it goes by the 10 ball pretty easily there. And that's better for him anyways, because then he doesn't have to worry about bumping into the 10 ball when he's trying to get up table for the 7. So it doesn't, from the side view here, it looks like the 7 can pass the 9 ball, but it doesn't look like it has a full pocket.
Yeah, I think he's going to play
just a high outside shot.
Yeah, zigzag with the white to come other side of the 8 ball.
Cue ball should
7 into the top right.
Yeah, cue ball should land just past the 3rd diamond here on this side view, with the outside spin carrying it up to about the 2nd diamond on the far long rail. Just past the diamond, and
it's cannon the 8, but he's okay.
Maybe he could have had maybe could have snuck a little bit more outside on there if he wanted to, but this is still plenty okay.
deciding to come all the way down and back up again. Prefers that shot to just slow rolling it. He's played it well. He's going to have to come the short side of the 9 here. It shouldn't really be an issue. Doesn't want to be on the cushion though. Doesn't want to be on the rail really.
Nothing wrong with that speed. That looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
He's come off it nicely.
Take a good look at this view now.
I think it's just a natural top ball just to roll it along the cushion and come down on a line towards the bottom right corner.
Yep, I think so as well.
And it's just on the speed that he wants to play it then.
That's the shot that I like.
I think he's got a little bit, maybe too much angle to go forward via two rails.
I think it's just a straight high ball hit. I think you should be okay with that. Maybe you want to creep just a little bit of outside on it. That'd be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed the ball.
Oh, this is the 9. So, unexpected miss from Fedor.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe having the pressure off him a little bit. No need. Oh yeah. Hard to
So
say.
back over to Dell.
But we're back over to Dell.
I think
Dry break on his last one.
I think it's a very difficult thing to probably play in a pool room with that many people around you. It seems like he might be. I'm not going to say he's distracted, but we've seen a couple people come up to him and maybe bug him. It seemed like he took a lot longer on that 9 ball than what it should have. So I'm thinking maybe somebody was trying to talk to him even, potentially.
Could be. You can go, Dell.
One ball just missed the side pocket.
Oh, he's made a random again. Oh, look at that. 10. The 10 is covering the 6 ball, I think. Now then, first shot. 1-10-6 combo and try and open that pocket.
I think you have to, right?
Or 1-10-6.
Maybe. Oh, actually, no. I think I played on the 4 ball. If I'm going to play that combination, I'm going to play it on the 4 ball. I think.
Perhaps.
Only because the 1 ball is not going to do you any good. There's really not a lot of control that you can have with it. Maybe you can go off the left side of the 10 ball, but you want I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of control even from the 4 ball as well, but I just like that shot a little bit more, I think. But that's going to require you to get your cue ball all the way down on that end rail again too. You don't want to be shooting that combination from you definitely don't want to be shooting that combination with the cue ball about where it's at right now.
No,
So we need to get this all the way back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can he control position for the 4? Let's see. Great shot.
Okay. That is a great shot. I thought I was thinking that was the 7 ball. Okay. So now I can take a look at here.
Now he's looking pretty good.
He's looking well. He's still going to have to work with this 4 ball. I think that's the 4 ball next, right? Right next to it.
Well, he's playing this one and he's got the 5 ball in the middle down the bottom there. Or he's come around. Well, I'm not sure what the balls are here.
It's a little tough to tell.
Oh, I see. He's got the 5 there, center table, and then he's got the 7, and he's got the 9, 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was the 4 ball right next to it. So he was trying to get all the way around table. Oh, what a carom shot!
Oh, and he's got unlucky.
Oh my goodness, that's about as bad a roll as you can have.
Don't forget to put the 10 up again.
Yep, he's getting it. And of course,
Okay.
the 4 ball marries right to the 5. I don't even think that banks.
I think we're slapping it and hoping it flies in somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like the 4-5 might be lined up towards the 10 ball, but I think this is just let's hit it hard and see what happens. Oh no, it actually did cross because he hit it thicker than what I thought you could. So
Okay.
Last
Right.
track, guys.
Yep, you are.
This
up,
is your last
Fedor.
rack, Fedor.
All right.
So other than one dry break, Fedor's been breaking really, really well.
He's been shooting as well. He
Yeah.
missed that 9-ball a little uncharacteristically, but the other shot he missed was just an absolutely brutal 3-ball that he had a bad roll up to get.
Yeah. Again,
Looks like a great break
two
here.
balls in the side pocket straight in.
Looks like the 7-ball is going to cover up the 2-ball though. So now he's gonna have to play the 2-ball, I believe, to the side pocket. It doesn't look like it'll go past the 8-ball either. It doesn't. So he's gonna have to play the 2-ball to the side pocket. And the 6-ball's covering up part of that. So this is going to be a difficult transition. But once you're able to get through this transition, I think the rest of it's pretty standard.
I like coming short side of the 2, and you have a choice of pockets going top right or to middle right if you come short side of the 2 from the 1. You see what I mean? So you
I
play the
do,
1.
but that's a lot more difficult of a transition. I like
There's no risk of getting hooked.
I like sending the cue ball down by the.
got-
I like sending the cue ball down by the 10, and trying to actually contact the 10 ball.
Yeah, I like putting the cue ball around about where the 3 is now would be perfect. I'm not sure if you can come right side or left side of 3, and then transitioning, coming off the top rail.
I like going down by
left hand side of the 2.
I see what you're saying. I like down by the 10 ball personally. It's a pretty big area to hit.
If Fedor's listening to me, if Fedor's listening to me, I'd love it if you just played my shot.
I don't think he's listening. I think he asked me how to set it up to where he doesn't have to hear us while he's playing. So I think he's not listening.
He knows I'm right. He needs to come short side of the 2. Yeah, there you go. See, short side of the 2 for this middle bag or the corner if he comes too far. Play it, Fedor. Play it.
Well, he's straight in. What else is he going to be playing at this point?
Well, he overhit that quite substantially, really.
Well, that's a very, very difficult shot to hit well. That's why I don't like it. I think he was actually trying to play it. I think he was trying to play basically my shot, but in a different way, though.
Yeah,
I think he actually underhit it.
Yeah.
I think he underhit it actually. But so instead of playing, down by the 10 ball, he was just going to draw it underneath there.
Yeah.
So I think we're kind of both right, but I think I'm closer to right. It's my story. I'll tell it how I want.
Yeah. It's your party. Well, there's just somebody just walking past his table. You don't get that at Matchroom events.
The U.S. Open, maybe.
There's another one. Yep.
There was somebody that walked by earlier who was so drunk he could barely walk. That was kind of funny.
Normally that's me.
Yeah, in between you yelling "you're up," you get up and walk around for a little while.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
He's made
That's a
he's
great
made in the
shot.
centre. Now he's got a 3 ball into the opposite centre.
Take a look at the side view here. Does a 6 pass the 7 ball? I don't think it does. So he's gonna have to make.
I don't think it does. I think he's got a choice of going straight forward for 1 middle or crossing it up. I think he can stun this in and play the 6 into the bottom right.
I think the 6 ball passes the 7 actually. I think it does. If you look at the side view, you can kind of see where the 7 ball is in relationship to that rail, and it looks like it's up table enough. I bet the 6 ball goes.
We're going to find out. He's going forward. Ooh, when Fedor misses a 2.
So it must not have went by the 7. If you went down table like that, it couldn't have went. All right, so that's 4 more balls. We're back over to Dell for his final rack. Of course, Fedor already locked up the win for this. And 5 is still a very respectable score. Oh, look at that. Everything just kind of tied up there.
And if I'm right, it was 65 balls. Is that correct?
Correct. That's what I have.
Okay. Very good.
2, 4, 6. All right.
One.
So, unfortunately, Dell misses that shot there.
1 for 37 for Dell. Okay, that's the end of that match. Federer wins 5 racks to 1.
And so we can...
We'll have a little chat with the players, I guess.
Yep. So, Fedor, couple missed balls there. How was the feeling for it?
I mean, you saw it. I didn't play good at all, but I don't know. I had some stupid thinking in my head, some distractions. I was shooting the 9-ball, and the guy is asking some questions that distracted me. And I mean, it was some stupid. I should have just taken more time and get away, clean my head, and play differently.
I mean, you got off to a good start. You had 5 racks out of the first 6, so you weren't playing terribly.
Yeah, but that's the worst set I've played in 4 days. I was practicing, and normally it's like 7, 6. But it's okay, still good.
Yep, there's plenty of time for you to turn it around, of course, and it's not like I don't think you were playing bad. Just a couple maybe mental lapses for them.
Yeah.
You're breaking the balls great.
Yeah, breaking good.
So Dell, there's a couple of those racks. There really wasn't much you could do about it. You struggled with the break a little bit. The last ball rolling tied up your balls about 4 different times for you.
The positive thing for me, the positive thing I will take, despite missing in kind of open play, cost me. I mean, those first 3 racks, obviously I scratched on the first one, but the next 3, I should have been capable of rounding those ones out. But the break, actually, for me, I'm making balls on the break. That's a good thing. So yeah, it's just the other little bits that you said were kind of like I was mixing it up a bit, and there was a couple of clusters I had to take care of, and that killed me in the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite disheartening. It's quite disheartening when you hit the break well, and you're watching the balls travel, and then all of a sudden you look at the table and think, "Wow, I've hit that break so well, and I've got a horrible out here." It's it's body blows. Yeah,
I felt the nerves early on. I didn't think I'd feel as nervous as I did, but it was nice to see that Fedor missed a few. That made me feel a bit better. Thanks, mate.
Okay.
So we will take a small break, and we will be right back with our next matchup. And you can take this opportunity if you're willing to go over and make a donation to the stream. All of that money will go back to the players. And you could also win your set a beautiful set of TV Aramith balls that will be drawn tomorrow. All of the ways that you can donate are in the pinned comment. And of course, if you donate $25, you automatically get a free Cue It Up t-shirt, or free Cue It Up patch, sorry. $50 gets you a free tube of Predator chalk, and $100 gets you a free Poison glove. So take this opportunity to go over there if you would like and make a donation. And other than that, we will be back very soon with another match. So do not go away.
Donate. Share.